आता इक्विटी इंडिया पक्ष विषयाचे सादरीकरण करेल माननीय पंतप्रधान मधुरा बोरकर यांना मी विनंती करते की त्यांनी आपला विषय मांडावा.
Good afternoon to all, Honorable Speaker of Loksabha, Honorable Parliament members and opposition parties of this House. Myself, Madhura Borkar, the Prime Minister from Equity India Party. My today's topic is Role of Indian Documentaries in Entertainment. How many of you have ever paid to see an Indian documentary? I'm sure most of the people haven't, and the chosen few who paid for it paid to the OTT or their cable TV subscription and not for the documentary. Why is it that the country that makes the maximum number of feature film in the world does not have a documentary watching culture? Today, I would like to provide you with a glimpse of the growth of Indian documentaries in the entertainment sector and talk about the opportunities our government would like to provide. Further, I would like to propose the solutions we have come up with to address the issues which our country is facing in this sector. But firstly, what is a documentary? In simple words, a documentary is a non-fiction motion picture intended to document reality primarily for the purpose of instruction, education, or maintaining a historical record. Documentary films stand out from other type of films in notable ways. These films are made to illustrate or portray actual events, places, or people in order to entertain or educate viewers. As a genre, document film has been part of the entertainment arts field since filmmaking started. Pioneering Scottish filmmaker John Grierson is often considered the father of documentary. Nanook of the North by American filmmaker Robert Flaherty is considered as the first documentary. In 1930s, filmmaker D.G. Tendulkar, who had studied motion pictures in Moscow and Germany, and K.S. Hidlekar, who had studied culture films in Germany, brought the latest concept of documentary film and laid the foundation of documentary movement in India. In 1888, a short film of wrestlers at Bombay's Hanging Garden was filmed by Harishchandra Sakharam Bhatwadekar. This was the first recorded documentary film in India. We have come a long way from the 60s and 70s when films division showed clips of prime ministers' foreign trips or visiting dignitaries as documentaries to documentaries based on human rights, censorship, gender roles, communal politics, individual liberty, and sexual identity. Documentaries tell important, often unknown stories and bring awareness to a wider audience and are some of the best resources for information, inspiration, and entertainment. They have also become core elements and prompters of social issue campaigns. Documentaries stand out from other type of non-fiction films for providing an opinion and specific message along with the facts. Documentary filmmaking can be used as a form of journalism, advocacy, or personal expression. Documentaries have become popular in the last decade largely due to their presence on OTT platforms. Compared to dramatic narrative films, documentaries typically have far lower budgets, which make them attractive to film companies because even a limited theatrical release can be highly profitable. According to a What India Watch report, documentary viewing grew 100% in 2020 over 2019 in the pandemic situation. Shows such as Bhuj, The Day India Shook, Writing with Fire, and House of Secrets, The Burari Deaths were the most popular documentaries in India. Documentaries such as All That Breathes and The Elephant Whispers have made their way up to the Oscars. They are both nominees for the Best Documentary Feature and Best Documentary Short. The hope is that one of them will bring an Oscar this year. Documentaries have become a trend in the modern world as they show the bitter truths which we all know but don't want to admit. Documentary filmmakers are increasingly using social impact campaigns with their films. Social impact campaigns seek to leverage media projects by converting public awareness of social issues and causes into engagement and action, largely by offering the audience a way to get involved. There is an overwhelming perception that Indian documentaries are considered challenging because they explore politically sensitive matters. Documentaries are available on various international online streaming platforms, but none of the documentaries made in India are available on any Indian streaming platforms. The most successful Indian documentary today are a work of international collaboration. The Elephant Whispers, for instance, was backed by international streaming platform. For independent documentaries, there is still no funding in India and international audience is the only choice. To get a wider release in India is still tough. More producers and distribution platforms should be open to backing and acquiring documentaries because they cost significantly less than fiction feature films. Our government will make efforts to solve this problem. The Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, MIB, will launch a new subscription based documentary streaming platform for India and the world. Beginning with a basic library of 20 to 30 documentaries, one documentary will be added to the list each week across categories like human rights, censorship, gender roles, etc. This will include both English and dubbed content. It will be available across multiple devices and will be accessible in more than 170 countries. Viewers can watch documentaries having short duration for free, but if they have a longer duration, viewers will have to join the community with premium membership. Documentaries are not considered entertaining, which aside from being inaccurate, clashes with the prevailing belief that Indian audience are only looking for entertainment. For a country with a phenomenal appetite for stories, documentaries have found audience lacking. While a lot of it has to do with the stereotypes attached to it, it's also because of poor choices in subject and skill on the part of the documentary makers themselves. In their defense, they say that the Indian audience is not mature enough. There is no specific subject for documentary making in the filmmaking syllabus. So, our government would like to include this subject in the syllabus of government filmmaking institutes. Also, the film division of our government will organize workshops in various government filmmaking institutes for students who are interested in making documentaries and give them free basic education. Further, for the advanced courses, we will arrange these workshops in affordable fees. The students will have some online guidance session by well-known filmmakers and documentary makers. They will be given scholarships after completing all the courses. Documentary makers will need to have a specialized degree in filmmaking and documentary making in order to release their documentaries at a global level. Documentaries are also simply fun and entertaining to watch. They are one of the easiest ways to learn new information due to our natural attraction to visual music and storytelling. Many people are more likely to pay attention to a documentary than reading a book or listening to a lecture from a teacher. Taking this as an advantage, our government would like to conduct various learn through documentary sessions in government school from class 5th to class 10th on various informative subjects. These sessions will be held once in a month and they will be related to the curriculum which the school follows. We will also make small animated documentaries available for children, younger children, to enhance their knowledge. For the documentaries to reach a huge crowd, their advertising is important. Television, newspaper, and radio are the best sources for advertising along with posters. The Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, MIB, of the government regulates the broadcasting of various TV channels. We will advertise these documentaries on TV and radio at regular intervals. We will arrange interviews of the documentary makers on radio. We will also do the advertisements in newspapers and put various posters near movie theaters, and these documentaries will also be released in various film festivals held all over India. Sorry. To implement all these policies, we will arrange the funding from the entertainment tax. Entertainment tax is the tax levied on any form of commercial entertainment such as movie tickets, exhibitions, sports events, and more. In India, the current rate of entertainment tax is 30% for most of the states. From this, we will use 5% for documentaries. Our government would like to assure that every policy is certified through solid research, and I would like you all to support us to put our ideas into action. Thank you.
यानंतर प्रश्नोत्तरांची वेळ सुरू होत आहे. पक्षाच्या नावाची घोषणा केल्यानंतर त्याच पक्षाच्या प्रतिनिधीने आपला प्रश्न विचारावा. इंडियन रिपब्लिक पक्ष.
Honorable Prime Minister, my question is that don't you think that the government launching such an app would add a liability, as the government most likely won't have the infrastructure to run such an app, and also that the government is encouraging new startups to come up with new ideas, so the government starting its own business would hurt the small startups that are growing in India.
इंडियन लिबरल पक्ष.
What you said is right, but I have one question. Not all people making documentaries in entertainment field show accurate information. So, do you have any scheme or law to solve this problem?
Okay.
सक्षम भारत पक्ष.
My question is, what advantage does it has for the people of the country? Means, how can you give the advantages
Okay, I
for the
got your
common
question.
people?
I got your question.
प्रोग्रेसिव्ह इंडिया पक्ष.
Most people are are not interested in documentary films, but are in Hollywood, Bollywood, and Tollywood. How will you attract them?
Okay.
इंडियन कॅटलिस्ट पक्ष.
How will you make sure that there is no biasness while making these documentaries?
Okay.
सर्वांचे प्रश्न विचारून झाले आहेत. माननीय पंतप्रधानांनी उत्तरे द्यावीत अशी मी त्यांना विनंती करते.
So for the first question, it was that the other short, means small industries, they will feel, means. So for that, we will do a collaboration with the big industries. So those industries and the small industries, they will do a collab, and then we will, and then our government would help them. So the app would be run. Then there was one question that people don't show accurate information in documentaries. So all the documentaries and films go through the censorship board. So in that, at the start of any movie or documentary, they show disclaimers like no animals are harmed in this, not saying this to any particular place or people. So all the documentaries will go through the censorship board, and they will also have, if they have any discriminating things, then we will put disclaimers at the start that these documentaries, we are not targeting anyone, and they are just for the entertainment and giving information. Then
30 सेकंदात आपली उत्तरे संपवावी.
there was one question that interest of people is in Bollywood. So in the schools that in the workshops that we are going to launch, we are going to teach the students how to make the documentaries entertaining, so that the people will watch them. And also documentaries are not that big, like the maximum time duration for a documentary is 1 hour. So people can spend an hour of their whole day just to watch something that is real going on in our country, and to help the government to solve these problems.
धन्यवाद. माननीय पंतप्रधानांची उत्तरे देऊन झाली आहेत. आता ज्यांनी प्रश्न विचारले आहेत त्या 5 खासदारांनी कृपया उभे राहावे. आता माननीय पंतप्रधान आणि खासदार यांना एकत्रित चर्चेसाठी 3 मिनिटांचा अतिरिक्त कालावधी देण्यात येत आहे. कृपया चर्चेस सुरुवात करावी.
So, Honorable Prime Minister, are you skeptical that these documentaries or these small startups won't survive on their own, and they do need the collaboration with the big industries? Are you so unsure that the documentaries won't survive on their own?
They will survive. Means,
so why do they need collaboration with big industries or the government?
can you please elaborate your question?
You said that when these small startups will collaborate with them, that we will have big industries collaborate with these small startups, and then we'll make our way into the documentary industry. So are you skeptical, or are you so unsure that these documentaries won't survive on their own, or these small startups that are focusing on documentaries will not survive on their own, and they need the marketing, or they need the advertisement of the big industries or the government itself?
So now, before me presenting this topic here, I don't think anyone here knew that documentaries are made and they are such informative and entertaining. That's why even if we release any short scale platform, they will need a bit of a support. So our government will also give the support along with other big scale industries.
So does the government need to interfere with this sector, directly with the sector to
No,
grow
we
it?
have a film division. Our government has a film division, so it will handle this.
Sorry, Honorable Prime Minister. Actually, I see you have not answered my question.
Can you repeat it?
Yes, my question that was how will it affect the people? What is the interest of the people? And there are many other resources for information other than documentaries. Like they can go on social media for better information, better quality of information, and they can get pretty accurate information.
Documentaries are attractive. So I think people are going to watch them because they are attractive.
There are many other better resources which make the information more attractive to the audience.
But
Means-
mostly people prefer watching something like a movie or a documentary.
I wanted to ask, there is a lot of scenes behind the scene. Like, so let's say the camera crew, there is editing crew, everything. So how are you planning to fund all of these?
There is entertainment tax, as I said. So from there we are going to fund it.
Okay, so you're gonna cut more taxes.
And
No, we are going to take it from the entertainment tax.
But there are already many funds going on. That is why you take entertainment taxes, right? How will you add all of this to that?
चर्चेसाठीचा वेळ समाप्त झाला आहे. धन्यवाद. पंतप्रधानांनी मांडलेल्या ठरावावरील मतदानासाठीचा वेळ कृपया संसदेत शांतता राखावी. पंतप्रधानांनी मांडलेल्या ठरावासाठी पंतप्रधानांना आता मी विनंती करते की त्यांनी आपला ठराव मांडावा. माफी असावी.
I would like to thank everyone for supporting us. I hereby state that the following policies have been implemented. Measures put forth by our government: online streaming platform in India to watch Indian documentaries, workshop for students in India for enhancing the quality of documentaries, inclusion of documentary making in syllabus, providing scholarship, documentary watching sessions in schools, and advertising documentaries. We have a lot of challenges and opportunities coming in our way, but we together can bring a change and take documentaries to a next level. For this, I would like you all to support us. Thank you.
धन्यवाद. पंतप्रधानांनी मांडलेल्या ठरावावरील मतदानासाठीचा वेळ आता सुरू होत आहे. 23 पक्षांचे ओके. हा ठराव 6 विरुद्ध 18 मतांनी नामंजूर झाला असे आम्ही जाहीर करतो. माननीय सभापतींना मी विनंती करते की त्यांनी सत्ताधारी पक्षाने मांडलेल्या विषयाबद्दल व एकूण सत्राविषयी आपले मनोगत व्यक्त करावे.
सत्ताधारी पक्षाने अतिशय सुंदर प्रयत्न केला एक चांगला मुद्दा मांडायचा, पण अनफॉर्च्युनेटली त्यांनी जे मुद्दे तुम्हाला विचारले तर ते मुद्दे कुठेतरी तुम्ही गृहीत धरले नाहीत असं मला वाटतं. तुम्ही त्यांना इम्पॉर्टन्स त्याचा आधी समजून द्यायला हवा होता की डॉक्युमेंटरीज का नक्की आपल्याला गरजेच्या आहेत. त्यामुळे त्यांच्या जे मनामध्ये प्रश्न होते ते अगदी व्हॅलिड होते की बाबा एवढे सगळे प्लॅटफॉर्म्स आहेत, ते सगळं असताना आम्ही का बघायचं, किंवा तुम्ही जे म्हणताय तर गव्हर्नमेंट स्टार्टअपला कुठेतरी गव्हर्नमेंट पण कॉम्पीट करतं आहे का, तर तिथे कुठेतरी तुम्ही लोकांच्या मनामध्ये आपल्या सत्तेबद्दल विश्वास म्हणजे निर्माण करण्यामध्ये थोडेसे कुठेतरी कमी पडलात. पण ॲज अ प्राईम मिनिस्टर शी वॉज सच अ सॉफ्ट स्पोकन आणि प्रत्येकाचं मत त्यांनी अगदी स्वीकारत कोणाला तुम्ही पटकन अपोज नाही केलं. प्रत्येकाचं मत सांभाळून, प्रत्येकाचा विचार करून त्याच्याप्रमाणे तुम्ही करायचा प्रयत्न करत गेलात, है ना. म्हणजे तुम्ही कुठे तुमचं जे काही आहे, यू नेवर फोर्स देम टू ॲक्सेप्ट युअर प्रपोजल. You were like, it is an indication of a truly democratic country where each and every individual, each and every citizen's vote or what you say, viewpoint is considered. So I think that was the only drawback. Otherwise, you were very good. You showed the concern in a very rightful way, and it's okay. But documentaries, as per my opinion, should I express my opinion? Yes, documentaries are definitely important, and maybe in next session you can, with more research, what people need to know about it exactly, because there is not much clarity about how documentaries are made, what exactly documentaries are, and how different they are from the Bollywood or the Hollywood. Documentaries are definitely, they are extremely useful as an educational tool. They are extremely useful, and they can be, they can convey the problems of India or any country in a very meaningful and in a very truthful manner.
Yes.
So indeed, documentaries are important.
Yes.
Better luck next time.
Thank you.